Alright there, here I am, Small Feet Pete. I'm out in the Lake District and I'm out in the Northern Fells today. It's Thursday, which means I've took another couple of days off work and I'm going out for another camp. So just having a look around us, to my left here, just up there, that'll be Souther Fell or Souter Fell. Over there in the distance, that'll be Bannerdale Crags. In front of us here, you've got the Tongue. Bowscale Fell will be over in that direction. I think this is called Bowscale Fell Far East Top, and I think that one up there is called Tarn Crags, I think. Oh, yeah. Beautiful scenery already. So we're currently walking alongside the River Glenderramachan. There's a little bridge over here in the distance. I think we'll get crossed over that and we'll head up alongside the Tongue. Now I have walked up this way before, however I came down from up on Souther Fell. We dropped down the side, crossed over the river and went up the side of the Tongue, and then we went across over onto Bowscale Fell, cut back onto Bannerdale Crags, over to Mungrisedale Common, and then up the back of Blencathra. It was a canny walk that day. I didn't enjoy coming down that though, because that is really steep. As you can see. Yeah, I think this path we're on here, I think this will meander its way all the way around and we pick that path up over there. I think. So that's us over the little bridge there, crossing the River Glenderramachan, and now we start in the steady path which will take us up the side of the Tongue. And already it's getting tough. Today I had two ideas in my head for where I wanted to camp tonight. One of them was a tarn camp, and the other one was getting up in the fells. The tarn camp in question would have been Bowscale Tarn, but the weather's pretty decent, and I thought I'd rather make the most of it and get up on the tops and get some views, because around the tarn you're in like a bowl. So the views aren't great. You've only really got the views of the tarn. My second idea, or second place I wanted to go on camp, was up on the fells, either on Bowscale Fell or Bannerdale Crags. So I thought, with the weather being decent, I'll keep the tarn camp for when the weather isn't so good. Because today it's absolutely beautiful at the minute. It's cold, but it's really nice. The forecast for today is to be clear, with sunny spells, a little bit of cloud later on, a wind speed of 5 to 10 miles per hour, blowing in from the southeast. Temperature between 2 and 3 degrees, which will drop down to about 1 degree later on. And then that little slight bit of a breeze will give us a wind chill of about 1 degree as well. So all in all, it's a pretty decent day. Perfect to get out for a camp. I can see a very faint path here going up the front of the tongue. I thought I'd check the map out, and OS Maps does confirm that is a path going up there. It looks rather steep, so I'll be avoiding that one. I'll stick with my original plan. Go up from the side. Yeah, just a nice steady walk up here today. I think if I go to Bannerdale Crags rather than Bowscale Fell, I think the walk's just over 3 mile. I set off walking at 11 o'clock, so sunset tonight I think is at 5 to 4, so we've got plenty of time to get up here and find somewhere to pitch. Oh, no hurry, just enjoy it. Yeah, here's that path there that takes you up the tongue. I won't be going up that way, definitely not. Sunshine's out, what a day. No wind, totally different to the last camp. What a bonus. Hopefully the weather forecast's right for a change. Yeah, you can just see all the low level cloud in the distance there. We're actually climbing up above that. We're going up here. Absolutely stunning. What a beautiful day. Came out the house this morning. It was spitting on a little bit. Cloudy and murky. Got on the 66. It wasn't clear and I thought, oh, don't say the weather forecast's wrong. But we're getting here, set off walking, the sun's breaking through, burning all the cloud off, and it looks like it's going to turn out to be a fantastic day. Dare I say we might get a sunset? You never know. Just looking over here. Just up this bit here, you can see a path going up there as well, and then straight up onto Bannerdale Crags. But that looks a bit naughty, that bit there, like. I don't think I'd like to come down that, or go up it for that matter. But this here, this is all looking onto Bannerdale Crags there, and I think that just up there, I think that's just the summit of Bannerdale Crags as well. I'm just trying to think of a way to come down in the morning. I can go straight over the top of Bannerdale Crags and drop off the end and walk through this valley down here and back round and back to the little bridge where we crossed over earlier, but we'll see how I feel in the morning. Just make out our path here, just going up the side there. If we turn right, well, that'll take us to Bowscale Fell, and turning left it'll take us up onto Bannerdale Crags. What I might do is I might go up onto Bowscale Fell and might have a spot of lunch up there. I've got a sandwich with us, so might take 15 minutes up there and then make my way over to Bannerdale Crags. Loads of dogs running around. Obviously they must be farm dogs, but they've ran past us on a couple of occasions. I think you'll have seen that on one clip earlier. We can hear them howling in the distance. Now if you can hear that, haha. This path just seems to go on and on and on. The end doesn't seem to get any closer. Took the old hat off there. The old boncer's getting a bit hot. Yeah, like I said earlier, we've got Bannerdale Crags here, and then what I can just make out through the cloud there is Blencathra. Not much further to go on this section now though, or so it seems. I think I'm carrying 20 kilograms today. It was something like 20.2 kilo when I weighed my bag at home. That's including water. Looking very atmospheric round here now. If you have a look at this. When we get to the top of this bit here, I think we've got most of our height. Because just looking over at the Bannerdale, it looks reasonably flat going across there, and a little slight climb to the top. Looking at it from back down there, that little bit there looked a lot steeper. But when you get almost level with it, it doesn't look bad at all. So just looking over here, you've got the North Pennines come into view. You'll have the likes of Cross Fell and everything over there, looking over towards Dufton and so on. Looks absolutely stunning from here. And look at this now. Clouds cleared. Looking over to Blencathra. Looking absolutely stunning. Just make out some people on the top of Bannerdale Crags there. I think that'll be our destination for tonight. So we're just alongside Bannerdale Crags here. That formation just looks unreal. Oh, that. Wow. Blencathra. Amazing. I just love how the fells look from a different viewpoint. Never get sick of these views. Absolutely brilliant, beautiful, stunning. Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose your footing here. Game over. Get back up on the path. I think we should be approaching a little bit of a crossroads here, where if we turn right, we head up here, up onto Bowscale Fell. I think I've actually missed me turning there. I think that's the path there. It is. Yeah, I think I'll have a look up there, have me sarnie, and then we'll make our way over to Bannerdale Crags. Yeah. So I think it's only 12:30, so we've got loads of time yet. Yeah, we. just looking behind us there, the crossroads is further back, but this just looks like an alternative route up to there. So, bit of a shortcut. Right, we've just reached a little marker here. Now the path I've just come from is further down there. We've come from that direction there, but there's also a path here, which further down there, it must have branched off to come up here. But either way, you would have met at this little marker point here. So when you get here, turn right, go up onto Bowscale Fell, and then straight on and round, and that'll take you up onto Bannerdale Crags. Or that path and that path will take you back onto the path that we've just come up. So a few options there. Yeah, so when we come off here, we can either drop down and follow round here, or go back down there and go around. Either way, we're heading over there. But like I say, we're going to go up on the Bowscale Fell and have a spot of lunch. I've got a nice festive sandwich. Looking forward to having that. So we've just reached a summit shelter on Bowscale Fell. I think the summit will be over here, so we'll go and get tapped out. Right, here we are, top of Bowscale Fell, 702 metres. This is our highest point of the day. This is my second time on top of here. Just looking over there towards Carrick Fell. But some stunning views from over here. What you cannot see, that what's in Clag is, I think it's High Pike will be over there, and not. Over in that direction you've got your Great Calver and so on. Yeah. Looking beautiful. Looking over in this direction here, you've got all your High Street range just over there. I think that'll be Cloughhead over here. Great Mel Fell and Little Mel Fell. Go Barrow. Yeah, looking fantastic. But look at this cloud base moving in now. Right, I'm going to go back up to this shelter now and have this bag off for 10 minutes and have a sandwich. So like I said earlier, got a bit of a festive sandwich here from the Christmas Club from Asda. It's malted and white bread with chicken breast, bacon, stuffing, cranberry, chutney, mature cheddar and gravy, mayonnaise and lettuce. Oh yes, looking forward to having this. I've just had to walk over to the edge there to see if you can see the tarn, but you can't. The tarn is further over. You've got to lose quite a bit of height to probably be able to get a view of the tarn. But the cloud over here is absolutely awesome, looking down onto it. Look at that, man. Awesome, isn't it? Well, we've had about 20 minutes on top of Bowscale Fell there now. I've had my sandwich, I've put my rubbish in my bag, like always, leave no trace. I've took a few photographs, and I've just put my windbreaker jacket on, just to give us another layer, just to keep that little bit of wind chill off us. I didn't want to put my shell on, I think I'd get too hot with it on, so just something to provide a little bit extra warmth. But anyway, we're heading over towards Bannerdale Crags now. We'll find somewhere to pitch the tent over there. If it's quiet, I may just get the tent put straight up and get sorted. It's like I said earlier, sunset today is at 5 to 4 and it's currently 20 past 1. So by the time we get over here, you might be looking around about 1:45. By the time we find somewhere to pitch, it's going to be after 2 o'clock anyway. So yeah, I mentioned earlier, last time I was up here, we went over to Bannerdale Crags and over to Mungrisedale Common. I've said in the past I have completed all the Wainwrights, and if I had to pick me worst one, I would probably say it was Mungrisedale Common. It's like, it's a nothing of a fell, it's just like a fail, to be honest with you. What was Wainwright thinking? Yeah, I had a look around the top of Bowscale Fell there, just to see if there was anywhere to pitch the tent, and to be honest with you, it is pretty flat on top, but it's very rocky, so I think you'd struggle to get your pegs in, so you would have to drop down from the summit, possibly to get a decent pitch and get your pegs in. Oh, I'm enjoying this today, it's nice. I enjoyed the last walk, like when I went up onto Nethermost Pike, the camp up there a couple of weeks ago. I enjoyed that also. An experience in the wind. If you haven't watched that video, at the end of this video there'll be a link to that video, so give that a watch as well. Yeah, it was a decent camp, that one. I enjoyed it. Good to test yourself now and again. Tell you what, mine, I did love doing the Wainwrights, very enjoyable, but it was like rushing from fell to fell just to try and bag as many as you could. But I'm loving the camping because it's given us that opportunity just to take me time, spend a little bit more time on top of the fells, do a little bit of exploring and just enjoy it, just take it all in. And look at this. It's awesome. Not a care in the world. Look at this for a view, man. So that's where we've walked up, all the way up here, all the way up there, all the way up to this point here, and then straight up and on top of there, and we've come back along this path here, and here we are. Aye. Wow, look at this down here. Shouldn't be far from the top now. I'm knackered. And here we are, Bannerdale Crags, 683 metres. So just need to find somewhere to pitch now. I'll tell you what, mind, the views off here is absolutely stunning. So looking down there onto Festive Fell, looking back over there towards Bowscale Fell. You can see the path we've walked up all over there. Turn around this way. Behind us, Blencathra. You can see Sharp Edge there. Yeah, looking mint. Over in the distance, Clough Head. You've got all of the High Straight Range where you'll have Lowport Hill, Weatherhill, Arthur's Pike and Bowscale Pike. I think I'm just saying make out the knob over there as well. Great Mel Fell, Little Mel Fell and Gowbarrow. So, views all round. Just need to find somewhere flat to pitch the tent now. I've had a good look round on the top to find somewhere to pitch my tent. The grass seems very long and very tufty. So I found a nice little spot here, but it's close to the summit and close to the path. But this spot down here is reasonably flat and the grass is reasonably short. And here I'll get all the views that I want. I'll probably have my door opening up onto Blencathra. The sunset will be in that direction. Sunrise will be over in that direction. There's no wind at all though, it's absolutely spot on. To be honest, I could pitch my tent in any direction that I want. So anyway, I'm going to get my tent pitched. So while I'm on about my tent, I'll show you what I do and how I pack my tent. So, like I said, I've got the Hillyberg Solo Black Label. And what I do is I split it. So I've got the tent here in a stuff sack. And I've separated the pegs and the poles. The poles go into the side of my rucksack and the pegs go into the brain on my rucksack. And I find that's probably the best way for me to pack it in my bag. I always put my tent on the top, so it's the first thing I get out and it's the last thing I put away when I'm taking the tent down the following day. For pitching my tent, I'll always assemble my poles first and then get the tent out. Pegs, what I've brought today is I've brought the Eastern 9-inch pegs. I'll use those for pegging out the guy lines, and then I've got the 6-inch Y pegs that come with the tent, and I'll use that to peg the tent out. Anyway, let's get it pitched. Well, that's the tent pitch there. I'll give you a look around. Oh, here we go. That's looking at the door. Looking out on the back of Festive Fell. Over there we've got Bowscale Fell. My door is pointing towards Blencathra, which is now in cloud. Typical, isn't it? But yeah, I'm happy with that pitch, so I'm going to get all my gear in and then just have a chill out. Right, that's all the gear set up in the tent. What I'll do is I'll show you what food I've got first. So, for me evening meal tonight, I've got some Asda's chicken balti. I've got some pilau rice. I've got a peppered steak slice just to snack on later. I've got some Jackling's beef jerky, sweet and hot. Some hot and spicy fridge raiders, some Haribo Star Mix, a couple of cereal bars for breakfast, a porridge for breakfast, which you can see is open. it's open because it burst open in my bag. Not a good start. A couple of drinks there. Brewdog, Post Punk, the little tins again. Some Nescafe, a hot chocolate, and way up a Yorkie. Hey! Now that is the good old Yorkie. Now I need to give a little bit of a shout out for that one because these were kindly bought for me off Jack Williams, a work colleague. So thank you very much, Jack. Cheers, pal. I will certainly enjoy that. Hey, get in there. Right, moving on to my sleep system. I've got the Thermarest Z-Lite Sol mat again. I've got my Thermarest Neo Air Exterm inflatable mat. I've got my Mountain Equipment Helium 600 down sleeping bag, and I've got my Cedar Summit Aeros pillow. Now, I've also brought tonight the Alpkit Hunker Bivvy. I haven't brought the liner this time. I didn't really need it last time I was out camping, and it was a lot colder last time than it is tonight. But the reason why I brought the Hunker Bivvy is because on one of my last camps, when we didn't have any wind, my tent wasn't very well ventilated, and I woke up on the morning with the tent covered in condensation and my sleeping bag was a little bit damp. So I've brought the Hunker Bivvy tonight because again tonight there's not much wind, which means I won't get much ventilation through the tent, which means in the morning I'm probably going to wake up to a tent that's soaking wet inside with condensation. So at least the Hunker Bivvy will protect my sleeping bag. Anyway, the rest of the stuff in there is just my usual. I've got a spare fleece top, I've got my bag with my electricals in, I've got my stove, water, just all the usual crap really, to be honest with you. But anyway, I think I might actually have an early can because I always leave them till later and don't drink them. So I'm going to have one now, and I think I might keep one for my meal later on. Just while I was on the subject of my kit, there's something that I always fetch out with us and I always forget to mention it, so I'm going to show you what it is. Now when I'm out walking, while camping or anything, I always take one of these survival bags with us. This could be a matter of life or death. If you fall and hurt yourself on a fell and the weather conditions are absolutely atrocious, while you're waiting for mountain rescue to come, you can get yourself in one of them and protect yourself. Or if you're out walking and you come across another walker who's hurt and immobile, then you can give them that for them to get into until the mountain rescue come. But for me, that's a crucial bit of kit to take out with you. You just never know when you may need it. So, and it weighs absolutely nothing. And I'm sure they're only about £5 or something like that. Get them from Go Outdoors, Cotswolds, George Fisher. You can get them anywhere really. But no, definitely worth putting in your kit. Alright, let's try one of these brew dogs. Ooh. Yeah, you can definitely taste the tropical flavours in that. Very nice. 5.4%. Yeah. I'll have this one now and then I'll keep one for my meal later. Yeah. Oh. Well, I think the chance for a sunset is well and truly gone. Look at this. We're getting clogged in. Never mind though. Lake District weather. It's mental. Hey, well, getting a bit chilly now, so I think I'm going to go and get my thermals on and get my down gear on, keep myself warm, chill out for a bit, because there's absolutely nothing to see out here. Absolutely not. I thought we were nailed on for a sunset, but never mind. Well, that's me changed now. Got me thermal top on, thermal bottoms on. I've got me double line socks on. I haven't got my hot socks on yet, but I will put them on in a bit. I've got the Rab Argon down trousers on. They have a down fill power of 800. I think they goose down. And they have the Pertex Quantum outer fabric, which has a durable water repellency on them as well. I've got the Mountain Equipment Light Line jacket on. This is nice and toasty as well. I think this is just duck down. The old woolly hat on to keep the head warm. But no, nice and toasty warm now. We're just thinking about getting ready in the tent. I tell you what, it's a work of art. Getting ready in such a small, confined space. Very difficult. But I think it's one that I've just mastered. So yeah. Right, I'm going to pop my head outside and see what the crack is with the weather. I've just popped out the tent there. Yeah, we all clogged in still. The moon's out now. There we go. There's the moon. I wonder what time it is. Just check my watch. 20 past 4. 20 past 4 and the moon's out. Yeah, no, look over here, it's totally clogged in. Alright. See you now tonight. Nothing to see here. Right, that's the Rab hot socks on there now, so my feet are nice and toasty. And I better get myself some new mitts. Look how small they are. They're the Rab Xenon or Rab Xenon. Forget them out. These have the Rab Pertex Quantum outer shell with a Primaloft Gold synthetic insulation. Really lightweight them. I got them in this nice marmalade colour. Rather than black, because I tell you what it is with black, I keep losing everything in the tent. At least with them, they're going to stand out like a sore thumb, aren't they? Yeah, look at them. Nice. Hey. Come the little stuff sack there. Spot on. Yeah, I was just thinking there earlier, this may be my last camp of 2024. Unless I can squeeze another one in between Christmas and New Year. But if this is the last camp, I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody that has subscribed to my channel. Thank everyone that's viewed my videos, liked my videos, and left some kind comments. It does mean a lot. There's a lot of hard work goes into making the videos. Everything from recording, editing, and uploading. It is very time consuming, so I'm just full of gratitude. I'm just made up. But just going back to my last video a couple of weeks ago when I was up on Nethermost Pike, the response to that video has been absolutely brilliant. The views on that video alone in the last 4 days, the views is up to 1,800. Now, I know that doesn't sound a lot when you look at your bigger YouTubers, but for my little channel, it is a lot. And the frequency of the views, like I say, within the first couple of days, I think I was over 1,000, which is absolutely brilliant. It also brought in some new subscribers. I think I'm getting another 43 subscribers. So, again, I know it doesn't sound a lot, but it is a lot for a small channel. So I just want to thank everyone and just say I really appreciate it. I'm glad some people are getting something out of the videos as well. So yeah, thanks very much. Ho ho ho! Haha! Well, I thought I'd better get in the Christmas spirit. Haha! Didn't bring a tree up here yet, but I've got the Christmas lights up. Oh yes, look at them. And the old Santa hat on there. Look at that. Hey, ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Hey, hey. Oh yes, bit of festivity in the tent. Oh, I might watch a Christmas movie tonight. Little bit of National Lampoon, eh? Oh, it's one of my favourite Christmas films. That and A Christmas Carol. Bit of Ebenezer. Ah. Hey. I've just been late contemplating which way to go down in the morning. I don't generally like going back down the same way as that I came up. But anyway, earlier, when I was setting the tent up, a lady appeared on the top, a fell runner, and I got talking to her, and I think she'd came up the same way as I'd came up, and she was going to head down off the side of Bannerdale Crag, down to the River Glendaramachan, and then follow that round back into the valley on the east side and back into Mungrisedale. I was asking what the path was like. She says it's not bad. She says, but she thinks there was a landslide there a couple of years ago, so the path isn't absolutely brilliant, and it's probably a little bit boggy down there as well. So I don't fancy going down there and getting my feet soaking. The only other route was to go back up onto Bowscale and go off the end of Bowscale, but I don't fancy going up there either. So it just leaves the way I came up. So I think I'm just going to go back down the same way as I came up. Anyway, I've supped my can. That makes a change. So I think I'm going to put my stove on and make myself a brew. I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee in the Yeti mug. I've brought the MSR Win Pro 2 stove out again with us tonight. Like I said in my last video, they do have a brilliant simmer control on them, so it'll be ideal for warming my curry and rice up tonight. Tell you what I've been buying through the week. One of them gas transfer valve things where you can transfer gas from one canister into another. So if you've got a load of like gas canisters with not very much gas in, you can transfer it all into another canister and save money on gas. So I'll be giving that a try through the week. Oh, but this is a new one anyway. So screw it on there. It's fired up. Alright, that was a canny walk up today. It's a tough one again. Canny steep that. I forgot how steep it was. And like I said, when you're carrying 20 kilograms, yeah, tough going. Definitely sleep tonight. At least we've got no wind. But hey! Makes a massive difference. But I still did enjoy the last camp. The wind, it was good experience in it. Good experience putting the tent up, taking the tent down. There you have it. Nice hot brew. Well, the tent's had a chance to settle there now, so I'm going to go out and check all my guy lines, make sure they all secure, and then I think I might come in and cook some food and chill out, maybe watch a bit of YouTube or put a film on or something. Right, that's all them tensioned up there. It's still claggy out here like. See the moon though. But other than that, there's nothing to say. I'm so pleased I've brought the Alp Kit bivvy bag tonight. Because when I went outside earlier, totally clagged in. There's not even a breeze. And for your tent to be ventilated properly, I think you need at least a breeze to blow through your vent and keep the inside of your tent dry. But like I say, there's not a little bit at all. There's nought. So I can imagine my tent's going to be absolutely soaking on the inside in the morning. But if you have a look at the fly there, I don't know if you can see that there. There's water droplets already forming on the outer fly. So when I shut this in here, that's just going to condensate, and by morning that'll be dripping onto my sleeping bag. So yeah, so pleased I brought it. I love camping. I just love it. Peace and quiet. Gives you time to lie back and just take in all your thoughts. I'm always thinking about what new gear I can buy as well. I'm definitely going to have a new summer tent. Definitely. Today I parked down in Mungrisedale. Anyway, I had a look on Google Earth, I had a look where I could park. There was a few laybys and that. Anyway, there's like a little bit that pulls off the road, like a little side road. There's a little phone box and that, and a couple of stone houses and that. So anyway, I pulled in. There was a couple of spaces, and I arrived quite early, to be honest with you. So I just had a little walk around the local area and that, took some photos, got some footage. Anyway, when I went back to the van, there was a couple that come out of one of the houses, and they had one of them little pushchair things what you put your dog in. And I says, "Oh, is that for the dog?" And she says, yeah, he cannot walk far and that. And she says, "Oh, what's this you doing?" And I thought, oh, she seems a little bit suspicious. What's a strange man walking around with a camera? Anyway, I just says, "Oh, no, I'm just getting some photographs and that, and a little bit of footage for my YouTube channel." And she says, "Oh, what's that for?" I says, "Oh, just record me walks and things like that, just anything that I do in the outdoors." So I got chatting to them again and that, and I was saying, "Oh, is me car all right there?" And the guy says, "Hey, you might have no wheels on it when you come back." I says, "Oh, it's that rough, is it?" No, it was good. It was good banter, to be honest with you. Little bit gutted that we didn't get a sunset tonight or this afternoon. I thought we were nailed on getting one. Like they say, the weather conditions coming up was it was beautiful. The sun was blazing, but that last half hour, the cloud came in, didn't it, and ruined it. But I'm still not going to let it spoil me camp. You never know. We might get a sunrise in the morning. But again, if we don't, it's not the end of the world. It's just good being out. Well, I'm just getting off the phone there to the wife. Just had a big crack with her. I keep forgetting it's Thursday. And she's been to work. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit hungry now, so I'm going to cook me food. Looking really nice. Smells nice and all. What I'll do is I'll warm this through a little bit, and then I'll add the rice and warm the rice through with it. Bit of real food. Oh yes. at that. Delicious. I should have brought some naan bread with us, shouldn't I? Well, I've just finished my food there, the chicken balti and pilau rice. And what can I say? It was absolutely delicious. It was just a cheap tin of Asda's chicken balti, real chunks of chicken in there as well, none of your processed crap. And it was absolutely beautiful. Full as a bed tick now. Just having my second can there, so that's both cans gone. Hey, I've had a nice chill again tonight, being canny. I've just watched the Geordie Wild Camper there, doing a review on the new Durston X-Dome tent. The next new thing in it. I like me Illyberg though. Love it. Well, I've made myself a cup of coffee, so that can only mean one thing. Yorkie time! Get in there! The good old-fashioned Yorkie. You can't beat it. And it's all mine. Thank you again to Jack Williams. Thank you very much, Jack. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, get in there. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, well, I'm tired now. It's 11 o'clock, so I think I'm going to go to bed now. It's been a canny day today. I had a nice walk up onto Bowscale Fell and came over onto Bannerdale Crags where I've camped. It's been a great night. We didn't get a sunset, but it's not the end of the world. But no, it's been great. But like I say, I'm tired now, so I'm going to get my head down. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. My alarm clock's just gone off at 6 o'clock. I was awake before that anyway, because I do need to get up and go out for a wee. I'm busting. So I had a pretty decent night's sleep, to be honest with you, last night. There was no wind, no rain, so it was absolutely spot on. And like I said yesterday, I would probably wake up with condensation inside the inner. And sure enough, look at this. You can see the water droplets there on the inside of the tent. There's water droplets all down here. So bringing the hunk of bivvy certainly paid off. Because my sleeping bag will be nice and dry now. Oh yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up and get myself sorted, go out for a wee, brush my teeth, and then put a brew on and have something for breakfast. Like I say, it's only 6 o'clock, and if we get a sunrise, which I very much doubt, it won't happen until 25 past 8. So I've got a good couple of hours here to get myself sorted. So I'll speak to you in a bit. It's still claggy outside, very misty, pitch black. So like I said earlier, we're not going to get the sunrise, if there is a sunrise, until about 25 past 8. I think it'll start lighting up before then, maybe start lighting up from around about 8 o'clock. But until then, we're stuck in the tent. Right, I've been changed out of my nightwear gear. I've been out, had a wee, brushed my teeth. I've come back in the tent. I've put my sleeping bag and bivvy bag away. I've packed all my down gear away. I haven't put it in the rucksack yet, I'll do that in a bit. I've got the stove on, boiling up some water for me coffee, which is in the Yeti, and I'm going to try and save me porridge, which split open in my bag yesterday. So it's going to be a little bit of guesstimation with the water, because I don't want watery porridge. I've got a couple of cereal bars as backup though. Yeah, looking outside. Yep, it's still claggy out there, still misty. So, pass the time away in the tent. Like I said yesterday, I'm gonna go back down the same way as I came up. I think it's going to be the best option. Try and save it. Give that a couple of minutes. Well, that's the bag packed there. Just got a few odds and ends to pack away, and then I'm probably going to get out and drop the tent, because looking outside it doesn't look like we're going to get a sunrise. There's going to be no chance of a sunrise, so I'm just going to carry on, get me rest of my gear put away, and like I say, I'm going to get out and I'm going to drop the tent and then get back down off the fell. Right, that's all my gear out the tent, bag packed. I've just got the tent to drop there now. It's absolutely drenched, so I'm just going to stuff it in the bag and I'll get it out when I get home and get it dried off. Anyway, I'm going to get the tent taken down. Right, that's me all packed up, tent put away. I've give the area a once over, made sure I've left no rubbish, made sure I've left no pegs. That's where I was, just down here, just flattened grass, so nice and clear. So always remember, leave no trace, leave the place as you found it. Anyway, let's get down off this fell. Yeah, the conditions are a little bit different this morning compared to what they were yesterday afternoon, aren't they? Again, these rocks are all very slippy because they're soaking wet. So just take me time. Look at this rock formation down here. Absolutely stunning. So that's just looking back up to where we've come down from, top of Bannerdale Crags, in cloud. I love how the fell, it's just like a silhouette in amongst the clouds. Listen to that, no wind, so peaceful. So that's where we headed off yesterday, up to Bowscale Fell. This is the path we came along, so this is the direction we're going. And then that'll take us all the way down the side of the fell there and back down to Mungrisedale. Pretty straightforward really. Yeah, I think my gaiters would have been a good shout. Tell you what, mind, this is what it's all about. Not a breath of wind, nobody about, peace and quiet. What a place to clear your mind, eh? Look at this, man. We're heading down here. Don't think it's a jawbone. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Well, I'm not too far from the van now, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. What a beautiful little place Mungrisedale is. I parked down there yesterday, walked up onto Bowscale Fell for the second time. Really enjoyed it up there. Enjoyed the walk around the Bannerdale Crags. I found a decent spot to pitch. I enjoyed all the Christmas festivities in my tent. My tent was really cosy, but the camp itself was fantastic. There was no wind. However, I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't get a sunset, because I thought we were nailed on to get one. All the way up the sunshine was out, and I thought we were going to get the most beautiful sunset here, looking over onto Blencathra. Anyway, half an hour before the sun was due to go down, the cloud came in, so we didn't get one, but never mind. But all in all, I did enjoy the camp. Like I said last night, this will probably be my last camp of 2024, unless I can squeeze one in between Christmas and New Year. If I don't, Merry Christmas from Small Feet Pete, and I wish all my subscribers and viewers all the very best for 2025. If you do venture out between now and New Year, remember, stay safe, leave no trace, but most of all, enjoy it. Anyway, until next time, see you later.